welcome to Fieldsports Britain. Coming up, we have the seasonal fun that is our 2013 blooper reel. We have regulars, news, Stump and hunting YouTube. First, it's festive fox shooting.
Don't you like my festive rifle? I think it's very pretty.
Two turtle doves and a 22-250 wrapped in tinsel. Doesn't it get you in the mood? Roy, Darren and gamekeeper Gary have had a tip-off that there are plenty of Charlies running round this mixed farm. Last year Roy was getting on top of them during lambing. This time the farmer wants Roy to start early.
We've got quite a few acres to cover, and one of the guys that shoots on the farm, he shoots the rabbits on here, said he was out the other night and saw 13 foxes running around on the estate. So hopefully we're going to have a bumper night. What I want to start off with, I just want to do a little bit of white light lamping first, and then if we're not successful with that, then we will transfer over to the red lights on the night masters, and then we're going to go over to the night vision as well. I'm hoping we might just get up to 10 if we're lucky. If we get over that, then I'll be very happy.
We've only gone a few hundred yards when Roy's fox antenna starts twitching.
We've just pulled up at the first gateway, and we've got a little wood about 200 yards down this way, and we've got a housing estate off to the right hand side where a lot of the foxes do come in from. So we're going to have a squeak here just as we're coming into the first fields and just see if we can get any interest.
Let's squeak! Unfortunately no change of tune to mark Christmas. We get an eager customer, but someone is going to survive the festive period. Roy can't take the shot because of the fence and the post obscuring the animal's head. It doesn't take the fox long to work out that this is a hostile environment, and he heads for the hills.
That was a shame. We had a superb response there. The fox came in like an absolute train from the wood 200 yards down there, but unfortunately came running in to the horse paddocks to our left, and he was behind a fence, so if the round had hit the fence it could have ricocheted off. It's just not worth taking the shot and taking a risk, so unfortunately we just had to let him go. So he came to within 20 yards of us there. He was just the wrong side of the fence, so that seems to be a lot of what we're getting at the moment, and he headed off. We might pick him up a bit later. That really is a shame. That was a fantastic response. Hey Derek, can I have a look behind? Okay.
Moving across the farm and away from the livestock, we pass under the train tracks and get sight of some eyes and the white light.
We've got a fox just up to the left, about 300-400 yards, tucked into some cover. We just keep picking up his eye shine, but he's not wanting to come. So I'm just going to change call and see if we can get some interest.
The change of call, as is so often the case, ignites the blue touch paper. He's off the blocks. Who knows why, but a selection of calls around your neck or programmed into the electronic box can transform your night's foxing.
Typically, it took the path of least resistance and came along and just started running down the farm track towards us. I had to really lean forward because we've got the edge of the embankment here, so I had to push myself over to try and get it, and it just came in again to within probably about 40-50 yards, no less than that, 30-40 yards. Another nice response. So first one in, hopefully we can start building it now. That is a very nice dog fox, isn't it? Thank you, sir.
The weather is rubbish. Fine rain plays havoc with the scope and reduces the visibility. Our next response brings the fox within range, but from Roy's shooting position, it's in shadow. It only takes a moment before the animal forgets about a free meal and starts thinking about survival.
Unfortunately, the way he came in, one thing, he directly crossed our wind, which again is something that we know that foxes always do. They'll always try and come into the wind so they can scent up what they're coming into. And that coupled with when we tried to put the lamp on him, from my perspective, the light wasn't hitting him because he was just in a dip. So at the critical moment, just as he was picking up our wind, I couldn't take the shot on him because I couldn't get the illumination. As I say, he was in a dip, so I couldn't see it, although I think David could see him through the camera. David was above me and he's got the night vision on there, so it was being illuminated by that. But obviously I'm just relying on the lamp, so I couldn't see a thing because the light of the lamp was getting blocked out by the topography just in front of the fox. So he was, as I say, he was almost there. If we could just get the lamp on him for a couple of seconds, we would have had him, but then he picked up our wind and away he went. So, must try harder.
It is supposed to be a bonanza night, but it is also supposed to be crisp and clear, if not quite deep and even. We are stopping and calling in what look like really foxy spots. This one on the edge of some recently cut woodland is screaming fox, but nothing. We get frustrated and turn around, only to see a fox coming to see what all the fuss is about. Darren stops the gator and Roy decides not to call. The fox is laid up and shootable at 150 yards, so rather than mess it up trying to bring it closer, Roy shoots. We hear the shot is good.
That was a little bit tricky, and what had happened there, we actually moved off far too quickly. So we went through a calling set and there was nothing coming in, or we didn't think anything was coming in. We just went down a little bit to turn round, and coming in directly to where we were parked and calling, there was a fox making its way right to where we would have been. Luckily the fox stayed where it was and we got the shot on it. And we'll go and pick that one up. Fingers crossed that won't be the last one for the night.
2 foxes for our efforts, but the guys want to go on, so just as citizens good and true gather to hear the Queen's speech on Christmas Day, Roy says his festive piece to camera.
The hardened ones of us are going to carry on, so Darren and Gary and I are going to head off into the hills and continue our evening and hopefully carry on into the wee hours, because 2 is certainly not enough. And really, that leaves us just to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
The boys continue, but not for long. Thick fog plus being stopped by the local police, who incidentally recognise Roy from the telly, means we don't miss much, but we'll be back for more soon. Those lambing varmints may have survived 2013, but don't give much for their chances in 2014. If you'd like to see more fox shooting films, please click on the screen that's appeared in the tree behind me. Next, it's David on the Fieldsports Channel News Stump.
This is Fieldsports Channel News. A new report says that lion hunting will help save the species. Trophy hunting takes place in 9 of the 28 African countries that have wild populations of lions. Researchers at Imperial College London have devised a simple and reliable way to set sustainable quotas for hunting lions, which generates large sums of money, and that money enables the land to be set aside for wildlife. A Swedish inventor has come up with a new way of planting seeds that will appeal to shooters. Per Cromwell is the founder of flowershell.com, which uses shotgun cartridges to spread seeds over the countryside. Cromwell says that a box of 20 will seed the average sized garden. He says that watch out for the peony seeds, they're killers. A British fox shooter who had a heart attack whilst out lamping was more concerned about his Lamping for Foxes hoodie than he was his health. The Facebook group Lamping Foxes has more than 2,000 members and its hoodies are prized possessions. Eddie Nash of Lamping Foxes got in touch with Fieldsports Channel to wish Mark Brannan a speedy recovery and has sent him a new hoodie. Whilst we're on the subject of foxes, viewer Joe Jordan has sent in this photograph of the fox he shot near Margate. It was just over 4 foot 1 inch long and more than 20 pounds. The UK record still stands at 38 pounds 1 ounce, shot in Aberdeenshire by farmer Alan Hepworth. The Duck Dynasty on US TV has had a knock this week after one of its main characters was dropped. Duck Dynasty clan patriarch Phil Robertson told a magazine that gays are sinners and African Americans are happy under Jim Crow laws. TV network A&E reacted by suspending Phil. In church the following Sunday, Phil's son Alan gave a sermon which started, "I hope your week went well, ours was kinda slow." Meanwhile, a group of American duck hunters got a bit of a surprise when a seal jumped into their boat. They were out after duck in the Cape Cod area when they had a surprise visitor. The seal may have been spooked by a shark. And finally, if you're in the UK and you're not going shooting on Boxing Day, then why not go along and support your local Boxing Day meet? The hunts will really enjoy the support. For details of your nearest hunt, visit mfha.org.uk and you can enjoy some of this beautiful Christmas weather. You are now up to date with Fieldsports Channel News. Stalking the stories, fishing for facts.
Well done, David, really pushing the Christmas boat out there. Now let's see what you lot have been up to. It's Hallo Charlie. Here's what the world's up to this week.
Hello Charlie, I'm Morgan Heinley and I'm 6 years old and I live in Sheffield and I'm
This is Michael from Germany, returning from a crispy morning stalk without any results, but you see, it's a lovely countryside and it's a gorgeous morning out here. Thanks and bye, have a good time.
Send us your own Hallo Charlie. Film yourself on your mobile phone, just a sentence saying Hallo Charlie, who you are and what you're up to. Then share it or email it via YouTube, Facebook, Dropbox, or you send it, you name it, to charlie@fieldsportschannel.tv. Okay, it's hideous embarrassment time. The 2013 blooper reel from Fieldsports Channel.
Got it.
What's the weather like?
Horrendous!
No, we're off to Lupton. No, we're not.
They're bringing to the food stores. If it's shortage of food, then they won't. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, David. Next stop is Hello Max. Isn't it? Or is it still Hello Charlie?
They call me the Crowman! They call me the Crowman!
Sometimes if he goes out with Mark Gilchrist, he can get up to 12.
Don't know.
You don't need a call. Just a big fat ass kebab.
Sophisticated.
I've got the ethics of a ferret. I'm even as feral as a ferret. Well, now I'm finally going to have the chance to see what it's like to be a Perkfield ferret. We've commissioned.
I did wonder how long.
Axe wielder who. Yeah. First, the legend that is Andy Crow. Just in case Roy feels left out. First, the legend that is Roy Lupton. Why are you grinning?
It's going to make me blush. He kisses me again passionately. No man is an island.
Me and you are going to be tussling on the floor in a minute.
Look at those great tits behind that tree.
You?
Not so keen.
Today we're going to fit one of the ferrets with the unit. I can't say what it is called, it's just called the unit.
Oh, he's missed that one. Oh, he's just managed to wing one with a second shot.
See the size of the boy's hands.
Dotty off!
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know why Team Wild have got security on their stand. I mean, really and truly, he should have been flanked all the way around here.
You're looking very well.
Oh, come on, what are we doing? British shooting shame. Click here. Yes, it works. Good. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
No, no, don't. You can't say that. Yeah, great misses. Oh, you don't know how much this hurts me. Bollocks. Well, we had a fantastic day's sport.
We've had a lovely...
I want to work in an office. At ITV we clocked off at 5 o'clock. I need a tea break. My bottom hurt. Carrot sandwich. Need a toilet, Mummy.
First, an animal welfare story.
St. Petersburg goalkeeper Vyacheslav Goalkeeper Vyacheslav Malafiv. Keeper Vyacheslav. St. Pete.
How do you get...
I tell you what, Dave, just don't want to go out.
Happy Christmas from the field.
Yeah. It was a koala. Fat bloke running's not good. Hold on. Feel wobbling.
My neighbour has mooned at me.
When I do like this, I get a hardening in it.
What a load of bollocks. Meanwhile, the game bird and wild. One more game.
My belly's in the way.
Oh, you dirty shit. Thanks for watching us. Stay tuned. Subscribe somewhere here on the screen. This was Max Hunt from the mainland. Take care.
And I should say thank you to all the Roys and the Andys and the Doms and the Georges and all the rest who have made 2013 such a wonderful year for Fieldsports Channel. Now let's go to the wider world of hunting, shooting and fishing on YouTube. It is Hunting YouTube. This is Hunting YouTube, this Christmas Day 2013, which aims to show the best hunting, shooting and fishing videos that YouTube has to offer. First up, it's the Christmas 2-gun 2013 at Carlisle in Cumbria. MK PSG 12 enjoys practical shotgunning and a loud crimbly jumper. Unto us a child is born. Next up, gun dog and shoot photographer Nick Ridley, well known to anyone who reads British shooting magazines, has put up this pile of old corn. But what's Christmas all about if not talking dogs? In the red, exploding targets are good at being exploding targets, but not so good as explosives. GY6 Vids uses some of the targets to try to cut down a Christmas tree, but as they say, fail. The good news is that you can use the coupon code GY6 Vids to get 15% off all In the Red's products. Well, in what I think is the first hunting, shooting, fishing cartoon series on YouTube, Fishin' Canada has launched Angelo and Pete. In this film entitled Fishin' Canada Christmas 2013, the sporting toons conquer the challenges of an early ice fishing season. Back in the UK, carp fishing aces Ian Chilcott and Adam Penning remind you what to be doing with those carp fishing urges over the Christmas break. Going back to Christmas 2012, American bow hunter Drop Time says, "Merry Christmas everyone," with this well-made film of some of his best clips. Hunting geese in Scotland Part 2 is what shooters are doing in Scotland at this time of year. Filmed with a Drift HD headcam, this shows some clips from 4 outings that Hunt Shoot Fish made over his Christmas break last year, chasing geese in various parts of Scotland. Finally, Europeans get awfully excited about wild boar around Christmas. It's a cultural thing. Meanwhile, our American cousins can be equally enthusiastic about feral hogs, so we find ourselves with the team from The Hog Zone. Well, deck the halls with hunks of ham, and that's exactly what they do. You can click on any of these films to watch them if you have a YouTube film you would like us to pop into the weekly top 8, send it in via YouTube or email me the link charlie@fieldsportschannel.tv. Next up, a couple of plugs for other films we run every week on Fieldsports Channel. This week, the African barbecue hunter is after springbok, plus he shows how to cook springbok fillet on a traditional fire pit or braai. He's hunting on Wilsonfontein, one of the most beautiful farms in Namibia. Click on the link on the screen to watch the film. You can also click on this link. Bow hunter Jason is after a trophy buck. And it is Schools Challenge TV week. Keeping up festive appearances, the kids have got together to see how good they are at shooting Christmas baubles. And they get their hands on a brand new Lincoln shotgun, one of the first in the country. Click to watch that film too. Well, if you are watching this on YouTube, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button that's somewhere around the outside of the screen, or go to our webpage fieldsportschannel.tv, where you can click to like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. For another year, this has been Fieldsports Britain. Goodbye, good hunting, good shooting and good fishing.